Hi, I'm Stephen Kenn. We're here in our design studio where we primarily focus on making furniture here in Los Angeles, California. So we've teamed up with Dometic to customize the MoBar 550. I love this bar cart, it's amazing, and we love customizing things. So this seemed like the perfect opportunity to take the incredible bar cart that they've already designed and add our spin on it. One of our favorite things to do in our showroom is host, make cocktails for friends, have people over. And one of the most requested objects that we've had to make is a bar cart. But we've held off on making a bar cart because I couldn't quite figure out all the functionality that I wanted to be in a bar cart. I wanted refrigeration, I wanted a place for all of the glasses to be stored, ice, and for me, it was answering a lot of problems that I couldn't really solve given the connections that I had with regards to manufacturing. So as a designer, I'm always thinking about the integration of the objects that we bring into our home. And materiality, colored tone, it plays such a significant role in the environment that we're creating. And so to have something that is maybe foreign to that material palette just feels off. And so when I started using the MoBar 550, immediately I wanted to add little details, ways in which I could attach all of my tools magnetically. I wanted the surfaces to all be in the right tone for the space that I was in. And so my brain started going immediately, and I thought, I want to customize this MoBar. Over the last decade, we've really understood how to customize our inheritance sofa. Everything that we offer is about giving our customers what's exactly right for their environment. And so the MoBar, the way we see it, is if you're in the desert and you're hosting and you're making drinks out there, it should have the same palette and tonality as the desert. Now, if you're in an urban setting or a dark environment, you're gonna want black or midnight, and you're gonna want like stained oak tops, so everything's kind of darker and richer. And for us, we want to offer that with Dometic. So when I first started thinking about the MoBar 550, I was so impressed with the functionality that's already designed into this cart. It has the area for ice, it's got these cutting boards. Not only these cutting boards can be used here, they can be moved over onto this ice basin so you have more surface area. There's just so much modularity within this so that it can fit any sort of example of situation. Now, when I started thinking about the use of the MoBar 550, immediately what I wanted was an upper shelf where once I serve somebody a drink, I can put it up on that shelf for them and they don't have to walk away. They can maybe stay and hang out and talk for a little bit, because that's where I engage with most of the people who I host, is while making them drinks. And so I loved the idea as well of taking all the stainless steel parts, removing them, powder coating them a flat olive drab color, playing with the oak top, and then leather wrapping all the handles. This is where I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm really excited to take the already incredible MoBar 550 and put my spin on it. Do you recognize it? This is the MoBar 550. Everything's been taken apart, stripped down to the barest bones, including the top, ready for powder coat. We're gonna go. The entire exterior, because it's metal, we're able to powder coat it. And so we can offer any color in terms of customization, and I think that makes it really fun for people to just dream and see these pieces integrated into their environment. One of my favorite materials to work with is canvas, particularly this vintage military canvas. So this material is made from old half shelters. Two soldiers would travel together, they'd each carry half of the tent on their back, and when they would set up camp, they'd each put the tent together. That's why they call them half shelters. The different shades of olive are due to different exposures to the sunlight. And I love that this material has veining in it. This is exposure to sunlight, salt, things in the air. They're all stamped with a US, and there's little rips and stains and scars. We celebrate this in the material. We don't really apologize for it. And we want people to have something in their home that's a part of history. So this is our Inheritance 2-seat sofa. It's made from that vintage military half-shelter canvas that I just showed you. All these snaps are original to the old vintage material. Now this is kind of a living finish in the sense that the more exposure to sunlight, the more you sit on it and use it, it's gonna age and patina and get a little bit darker over time. We love this material. All of these covers are also made with a slip cover, so if they need to be taken off and washed, it's easy to do that too. So the belts that we use along the side of our sofa are modeled after a vintage Swiss mule belt. Now we love the leather component because it's also gonna age well over time, but not all leathers are made equally. There's a lot of different qualities of leather. I'm gonna show you a little bit about what I mean when we use quality leather. So there's two major differences when talking about leather. There's either chrome tanned leather or there's vegetable tanned leather. So this is a veg tan leather. It's from Horween. They're out of Chicago. And this product is called Essex. It's an incredible leather that not only has a beautiful color, this kind of natural tone, but it ages so well when you put oil or waxes on the leather. So we love to start with this as a base and then control it from there. So if we want it to look a little bit more aged, we add oil, we add wax, and it just really pops, comes to life. Here in the wood shop, we make a lot of things out of walnut, white oak, and maple. And I noticed when Dometic was putting together their products, they use this beautiful white oak. A finish that we enjoy doing in the studio is flaming the different wood types. So once we kind of get a bit of char, we'll sand it back slightly and then we'll oil it, and it's just got this really nice, beautiful texture, kind of story, history. So I plan on doing that with the Dometic cutting tables. Thanks for coming on that walk around the studio with me. So some of the materials that I plan on using in the MoBar 550 are this veg tan leather. We use this in our grounded collection. This canvas, that's a dead stock canvas. We plan on using this as a cover over the entire piece, and we use this in our Inheritance collection. And we flame the white oak cutting board. This is a technique that we love to do in our dining table collection. So I'm excited to see this come to life. As we progress on this project, I'm going to keep you in the loop.